Hey, I'm Gerard.
Hey, and I'm Fred5107, and today we're going to be playing a very cute game. We're going to be playing Devil May Cry 4. This game, very, very good game. I think that this game goes criminally underrated. I think there are a lot of people who are just like, oh, it's not Crash Bandicoot, you know? But it's like, who gives a shit, honestly? It's like, fucking, this game's great, you know?
Yeah.
I like this game a lot. This game's really cute.
It's just really cute.
Really cute game. Fun fact about this game, I don't know if you know it, but this game was originally a Yoshi game.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, and if you look, honestly, like, the closer you look at our main character, you can see that he's clearly inspired by Yoshi. Like, if you just look, you know, side by side, just look at the comparison, you could see how much our main character looks like Yoshi. This game was pitched to Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, Nintendo was like, nah, we prefer to do what we have planned for Yoshi. So instead they made Yoshi's Story, because that's what they had planned.
Okay.
So they're like, so there was a bit of a delay, you know, there was a small delay, and then eventually this game came out in place of what would have originally been a Yoshi game.
I see. You know, when the game actually starts, you know, you guys are going to see that
how Yoshi inspired
how Yoshi really inspired this, as well as stuff like Legend of Zelda. Like playing this game, it definitely feels like an homage to like Nintendo games.
It definitely is. Even though we are playing it on a Sony console, the inspiration to the Nintendo games of yore is definitely apparent.
Oh, I love this little intro song. That's another thing. This game's soundtrack is really it's really charming. It's really cute.
It's got like so much charming.
This little intro music here, it's kind of jazzy.
It's a lot of jazzy, you know, catchy music. Yeah.
So without further ado, let's start the game. Let's start playing this shit.
We're just wasting time here.
Let's jump right in.
Yeah, let's start our game. So this game, you know, very cute visuals, very cute stuff. And the goal is it's all about, you know, just collecting stuff, you know, just cute little collectibles. Yeah. That's all, the whole game. This game might as well just be called Cute the Game, you know?
Oh yeah.
Very, very nice stuff.
As far as games like that go, you know, the collectathon sort of thing, you know, that I feel like that was very popular in the 90s when they made this game.
This game was coming out, you know, it was being developed during the N64 era, the PlayStation 1 era.
Oh yeah.
You could see it takes a lot of inspiration from, you know, the big giants at the time.
Honestly,
Mario.
If someone told me this were an N64 game, I wouldn't be surprised.
It wasn't on N64, but this game also came out on a
Sega. I know it was on Sega Saturn as well.
It was the Sega Saturn. Yes, it was on the Sega Saturn. It came out for the PC.
I remember I was online. I was kind of just looking it up. I was looking at the box. I was looking at the box art for something I was working on, and you know, I saw like Sega Saturn. I was so surprised. I'm like, what? This game was on Sega Saturn.
It's like, yeah, well, again, the Sega Saturn was pretty pop, like it wasn't not exactly popular, but it had a lot of hype during this time. You know, that was Sega 1 when this game came out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just continuing along here.
Gonna cross the little. No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna cross the little bridge. We grab some gems.
Just lining ourselves up.
We gotta grab this guy right here.
Yeah. See, look at that. Look at how cute that is.
Got the quick
Everything in this game is adorable. Like even the enemies too.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like you feel bad for beating them up, you know? This is the type of game that was fucking awesome to grow up with, like, as a kid. Everyone's like, oh, man, if you didn't play Crash and stuff, you know, honestly, nah, those games are overrated. They're annoying. They're just, like, you know, not a whole lot of personality. But to grow up with this game back then was like, oh, that was awesome. I know you don't have much to say about this game. I'm definitely the expert in this case.
Like, I've only played the first couple levels, and I did like what I played.
Yeah. It's definitely you know, very, very charming game.
Yeah.
I think that this game does not get enough love. I think this game is definitely overshadowed by, like, you know, the more popular games of its time, like Crash and stuff, you know. This game is where it's at. This game just has so much charm, just so much personality.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is what should have stood with Spyro during the PS1 era, you know?
Yeah. I mean, granted, they picked a pretty inopportune time to release this. I mean, 1997, fucking Final Fantasy VII came out that year, dude.
Yeah.
So, you know, unfortunately, this game was overshadowed by something.
By, you know, Final Fantasy VII.
By FF7, which got a huge marketing push. Crash 2, Final Fantasy VII, yeah, dude, a lot of big releases.
Spyro the Dragon was getting hyped during this time, because that game was in development during this game. While this game was coming out, yeah, the original Spyro was in development.
What year did Spyro 1 come out? I forget.
98.
Both came out, you know, same year this game came out. So, you know, unfortunately, with two, you know, at the time, absolutely huge releases. You know, this game unfortunately got overshadowed.
This game did sell pretty well when it initially came out. I know it sold much better in the UK. It was actually like a bestseller for a while in the UK. Yeah.
Okay.
When this game came out in the UK.
I did not know that.
As you can see, this game, it's a pretty simplistic looking game, you know? For the time, you know, like, this game looked great, and honestly, I still think it has, you know, like, a bit of a charm today, you know? There's definitely, like, that old 3D charm, which you don't get with games like Crash Bandicoot, because, you know, they're so just linear. Yeah. And I think that they did it really well.
It does a good job at utilizing the fact that It's in 3D.
It's in 3D, yeah. Which is a thing that was puzzling for a lot of games coming out at this time. Because, some games just thought, oh, we could just put 2D platforms in 3D, like Crash Bandicoot. And those games worked for the time, because they were very successful. But nowadays,
Nowadays, that's
nowadays,
kind of dated. You don't really see too many games done, like too many 3D games anyway, done in this style.
Yeah, but I think that is less of an issue with it being dated, and more just an issue with this game, just being overshadowed. Yeah. Again, this game was popular for the time, but it's just not a game that a lot of people look back on.
I would say, honestly, nowadays, I feel like you can appreciate something like this a little more, because it's such a unique...
It's a unique concept, and it hasn't really been done too much.
It's just a very different approach.
I could see a lot of the Yoshi inspiration, because Yoshi was something that was very different for 2D platformers at the time,
Yeah.
Like, this is just a game that, was so good to grow up with. Like, I just love these visuals at the time. And here is our boss. So, yeah, very cute stuff. All he's gonna do is just sort of run around, just hit him once and you're good,
This guy's a pretty easy boss.
And look at that, it's just, look at this doofy-ass design, you can appreciate this. It was a game, too, that, wasn't very intimidating as a kid,
Yeah.
Like, when you're playing this game as a kid, like, oh, look at the cute little boss, it's not like, oh, this boss, what do I do? Run around and hit him once, and you just run away, Very simplistic game, very kid-friendly game.
Pretty simplistic.
It's a game that's great for kids, but, it's also great to go back on,
Yeah.
It's
pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward.
And that's it. Pretty cool game. I liked it a lot. Now, because we have been kind of going, on the down low with this game, we're going to get something a bit more intense instead.
Yeah.
So, to spice it up, we're going to play something more intense. So we're going to be playing Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. Next. Gobbos, whatever, same thing.
Yeah, this is easily one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah, Gerard's going to be playing this game now. Yeah. I'm going to be here to commentate. I'm just adding to the commentary.
He's going to be adding to the commentary, asking
questions, just to spur up a conversation.
Yeah.
The last game he played, it was kind of... it was pretty tame. Pretty tame stuff. So we want to mix it up, and we want to get something a little more intense going,
we're gonna play something.
Yeah, so now we're playing this game.
A little more crazy. So here's a little intro to the story. And,
who was this game developed by?
This was done by Capcom. This game was made in 2008. And personally, I would still say that the visuals definitely still hold up.
Yeah?
Yeah. Recently there was a definitive edition. There was a definitive edition released. The reason we're playing this release of the game. This is actually the PC release we're playing. We were having a little trouble with the PlayStation 4, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wish we could have used that, but we're using this, which honestly,
either way, this game looks great. So does it even matter? Does it really matter?
It's still a phenomenal game. In fact, on this PC version, it actually runs at a higher frame rate.
True.
It runs well over...
You can see how high the frame rate is in there.
It runs well over 120 frames on my rig, actually. So I think we're in for a treat.
Like, even this game is quite a few years old, but it's still very graphically intense game.
Oh yeah.
Very graphically demanding, and it's very impressive for a game that came out in 2008.
Yeah. Again, it's really well optimized, I feel.
And again, it's a very graphically demanding game.
Yeah.
You could see it. All you gotta do is just look at this game,
Yeah.
Like, wow. That shit looks real. I could, walk up and just touch that right now.
Oh, yeah.
That just looks so real.
But yeah, look at how intense this fucking opening is. This is just...
Yeah, this is some definite intense stuff.
This is pretty fucking crazy. It managed to be both cinematic as well as, just very deep mechanically, which we're gonna... you guys are gonna see that in a bit.
Alright, so if you look at these enemies, just take a look at these enemies. These guys... They're demonic.
These guys are fucking demonic looking, son. These guys will fuck you up. But you know what?
Look at them.
We're gonna fuck them up.
Really just take a good look at them.
We're about to fuck
I'm
these
gonna
guys
pause.
up.
I just want to pause for. We just gotta stop and just look at those enemies. It's definitely a gritty game. It's not kid-friendly. It's not cute. You can see by the visuals, this game, quite gritty. Good art, though. But, so you'd think, he can't jump, right? No, you can jump, and jumping is pretty cool,
it's a little over the top, he's got a pretty silly-looking jump,
Yeah, he flips around, he does cool stuff.
There's a little flip. It's really cool. That's another thing, this game does have some, it's got some collectibles in it throughout the stages.
Yeah, you're gonna be collecting a lot of stuff in this game.
You collect, here we got some orbs we're collecting up right now.
Yeah,
there's some gems we can get. There are actually some gems we can get by completing secret missions. Some bonus missions you can find hidden throughout the level, and we're just gonna jump right into some more combat.
Okay, that's good.
Because by the end of the day, that's what this game is really about, folks. It's about the crazy, freaking combat.
This game, you know, it's got jumping, it's got other stuff, it's got visuals, and that's all good. It wouldn't be Croc if it weren't for the combat, you know?
You know, we just got some insane combos going on right now.
Yeah, there's some pretty crazy combos right now.
Stuff, like, look at this shit.
Wow.
I just fucked that guy up.
That is some pretty ridiculous stuff right there.
It is. I love it. This is what, you know, this is why I love this game so much.
Yeah, I can see. I can definitely see. You're a very big fan of this game, and you know what? Honestly, from what I'm seeing, even though I haven't played much of this game, I could see why like you like it so much.
Yeah,
it seems like there's a lot to love. There's a lot to appreciate about this game.
There really is, you know. This game does have some platforming in it, but you know, it doesn't overstay its welcome, you know. It understands that what people really want is again the combat.
Yeah, there's always enemies around the corner. You're never truly safe in this game.
Oh yeah, you're always on your toes, you know. I'm trying.
I swear to God, be fucking careful. What are you doing?
Shit.
What are you doing? You got him fucked up. He's gonna hit you. He's gonna kill you. You can work hard. Look at this man. This man, does he look like he's fucking around? This guy has bills to pay. You gotta fucking watch out right now. He's paying bills right now, and all you're doing is sitting around. What are you doing? What are you trying to be funny? Okay, good. You're doing good. Okay, come on. I believe in you. Okay, we all believe in you. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, good stuff. All right, we're almost done. Come on. He's on his last breath. That's it.
That's
nice.
God damn it, Ross. I know you in real life.